Hi everyone, I'm Chloe Morello and I'm really excited today to share with you my collaboration products with Pixi Beauty. I've created the palette Chloette and lip icing. With my perfect palette and my lip icing, I'm going to be showing you a perfect date look. I'm going to start with the eyes. We have all these pans down the side here that are really multi-use. You can use them for highlighting, on the eyes, wherever you really want. So I'm going to take these and sculpt out a really pretty romantic eye. This top duo is Veil and Honeymoon, and I'm going to take some Honeymoon on the brush. These are really pretty high shimmers. They're extremely pigmented and easy to blend and buttery and smooth. Just taking that all over the lid space. So this is Lace and this is Swoon. I'm going to take Swoon, a really pretty earthy shade. The whole palette is filled with really nice neutral earthy tones, and we've got a lot of shimmers in there to emulate the glow that I get from the happiness of being in love. But I think I'm gonna go with the lightest one. This is called Veil. You can see how nicely that comes off on the brush. I've got it on this little tiny brush, and I'm going to put that on the inner corner of my eye. Make sure to blend it in with the rest of the eyeshadow look. And you can even put it under the brow to brighten and lift the eyebrow. That is just the perfect highlight shade for underneath the brows. You don't have to only use this on your eyes though. Like I said, you can use it on the tips of your cheekbones or anywhere that you want to create a radiance. So I've finished with these as eyeshadows, but as you can see, the possibilities are limitless. There's so many nice earthy tones in there to create any eyeshadow look. But we've also got this down here. This is a trio that I wanted to create so that you can use anywhere on the face, whether it be your eyebrows, as eyeliner, as eyeshadow, or even as contour. I'm going to be doing my eyebrows and doing a little eyeliner look today. Let's get down to our eyebrows. So you need a little liner brush like this. And the great thing about this trio is that you can customize it to your hair color. So I'm gonna pick up some dark brown, and I might even mix a little bit of this lighter one in there because I'm gonna add this here to the inner part of my eyebrow where you don't want it to be super dark. And just fill in any gaps. I like to rest my pinky on my face so that I've got some stability and kind of pivot with my hand. And then I will take the dark brown to draw into the tail of my brow. Pixi have an entire range of makeup mists, including the Makeup Fixing Mist, which I'm going to spray directly onto my brush to make it a little bit damp, and now I can use the trio as an eyeliner. I really want to define my eyes and make it a little bit more dramatic, so I'm going to take tucks on my now damp brush. I always try to look down into a mirror, that way I've got my whole lid space visible and I can still see myself. So I'm just going to take the little brush and press that against my lash line. When I get to the edge, I can make a little wing. This is the Undercover Crayon. To clean up the eyeliner, just add a little bit of concealer there. Clean brush, definitely don't use your eyeliner brush, and use it to push up and perfect the line of the eyeliner and just blend it in. I love a winged eye for a romantic look. I actually think using an eyeshadow as an eyeliner is really good if you're not accustomed to using a liquid eyeliner, because it allows you to build up from a little bit, or creating it nice and light, and then you can deepen it up with each layer. We came up with 3 different shades of blushes that would be universally flattering, and when you touch them, you can feel how soft and buttery and smooth and creamy they are, and the pigment is super pretty. You can mix these. I'm probably gonna mix one today to customize my color, but there is something for every look with these 3 blushes. The top one is called Promise, and it's a peachy color with gold reflex. This one is called Bouquet. It's a true pink, and I named it Bouquet because it's a really pretty petal color. This one is Romance, and it's more of a rose shade, hence the name. I'm gonna mix them. They're really easy to mix because they're so blendable. I'm gonna take this one, mixed with this one. You can even see how smoothly it applies to the brush. Tap it onto the back of my hand, kind of becomes a little palette. There's still enough on the brush for me to slowly build up the blush. You don't want too much blush. You want to be able to build it up. And that's what I love about these blushes. They're completely buildable. Promise, if you wanted to, could even be a really great highlight shade. I might smooth some in here. I feel like when you're using the same color over the face, it makes it look a little bit more like it's the natural color that your skin or your body creates when you're happy or when you're flushed or when you're joyous. So I sometimes like to not only put it you know, on my cheeks, but as I said, through the socket of my eyes or on my eyelids or even dabbed onto my lips. I'm now going to add a highlight to the high points of my cheeks, here between my eyebrows, on my Cupid's bow, and then I might even add a little bit more under my brow bone. I've already got Veil and Honeymoon on, but I'm going to try Fairytale and Passion, just with my fingers. You don't have to use a brush. Let's see what these look like. Yes, love it. While we're here, I'm gonna take some Passion, pop it onto the center of my blush to really make my cheeks look full and peachy. And then I'm gonna take Fairytale on my finger and add it to everywhere where I want a glow. So here in the inner part between my eyebrows. That's one of my favorite places to put highlighter. Here at my Cupid's bow. Did I mention that there's a really handy little mirror in here? It's just perfect to check where you're putting the product. Really makes the palette super convenient for travel. And then here at the tips of the cheekbones. Using your finger is good because you can really feel out where your cheekbones are. It also makes the product warm, so you can melt it into your skin and give it a really nice natural look. I'm gonna take a little bit of Knot, tap it out. You can use it to subtly define the nose at the side, just be very light here. I know this is the prettiest lip gloss you've ever seen. It's called Cake, and that is named after wedding cake. And it's a beautiful, luminous, glittery lip gloss that you can use on its own, which I'll show you now, or over lipstick, which is how I'm going to wear it for my date night look. It's extremely smooth to apply, which I love because even though there's glitter in it, you can't feel it on your lips, and it's extremely comfortable to apply and wear. The doe foot is really nice and big, and it's actually bendy. So you can customize how much is on the brush and make sure that you're getting the right amount, and it can also kind of bend and contour to your lips. And as you probably just saw, it doesn't like string up, and it looks really nice and smooth on the lips without it being sticky or uncomfortable or gloopy. I love it on its own, but I'm gonna show you over a lipstick, so I'm just gonna take it off. The shade I'm going to use is called Bitten Rose. Now it's time for the icing on the cake. All right. I love the shape of the doe foot because it can hold a lot of product. It looks really pretty over the top of this lipstick because there are so many different colors of glitter reflex in here that it's throwing gold, peach, pink, and it's really enhancing the shade of the lipstick underneath the lip gloss. And it makes my lips look so much bigger. So it looks super pretty over the top of a lipstick or on its own, but not only is it pretty, it's also good for you. It has marula oil in it as well as rose hip seed oil. And even though it's got three-dimensional glitter in it, it feels completely smooth and silky on the lips. Thanks guys for watching my date night makeup look using the palette Chloette and lip icing from my collaboration with Pixi Beauty. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching.